izitha zakhe
opephetha izitha zakhe
avimbe okubi uphimisela amazwi anamandla yena onolimi oluqondile nenkulumo eqondile ngokusho kaMvelinqangi uyena unamandla ngaphezu kwabo bonke ngoba nguye waphindiselela umfowabo wasa akaphelanga amandla ekumfuneni kwakhe emfuna esezinhlungwini kepha zange akhathale wakhala phambi kohlaka lwakhe wamvuthelela ngamaphiko akhe evusa loyo sebuthongweni wakhipha imbewu yakhe wamzalela indlalifa wayinakekela ingane yakhe yedwa ayaziwa indawo lapho akhulisela khona umntwana wazala unesandla esinamandla endlini kababa wakhe uGera antu angwedi Auset wena onamagama amaningi wena umkhulu oyinzalo yokuqala wena ongcwele uwe wedwa wena omkhulu kunawo wonke amadlozi Ndlovukazi yezinkanyezi wena uthandwa yikho konke okuphilayo wena uyisibonelo sakho konke okuphilayo Ndlovukazi yamakhosikazi wena olinxele likaRa uMvelinqangi wena khozi lensikazi elinguheru ihlo lelanga ihlo elifihlekile likaMvelinqangi uRa elibizwa ngosokudetha indonsa wena mqhele wezinkanyezi zikaHarachte Ndlovukazi yemimoya yamadikoni kanyezi esungula unyaka omusha nkosazana yesiqalo wena uhlala endaweni ehloniphekile emkhunjini wezulu wena uyisiboniso sokuvela kwelanga nkosazana yezulu wena ungcwele esibhakabhakeni wena wemisebe yegolide wena uligolide wena olilembe lenkama yamadlozi ngokhalipha nkosazana yomoya wasenyakatho Ndlovukazi yomhlaba wena unamandla kunabo bonke wena ubusa iningizimu nenyakatho nkosikazi yamazwe amabili Nkosazana yasekujuleni komhlaba.
Nkosazana yasekujuleni komhlaba.
Wena langabe livuthayo.
Wena langabe livuthayo.
Ugcwalisa izwe lamathonga ngakho konke okuhle.
Ugcwalisa izwe lamathonga ngakho konke okuhle.
Yena omkhulu ezweni likamfowabo emathongeni.
Yena omkhulu ezweni likamfowabo emathongeni.
Egameni lakhe linguThanithi.
Egameni lakhe linguThanithi.
Mama wendlalifa uHeru.
Mama wendlalifa uHeru.
Mama waloyo namaphiko.
Mama waloyo namaphiko.
Yena wazala indodana yakhe efihlekeni.
Wena wazala indodana yakhe efihlekeni.
Ukuze athabathe isikhundla sikababa wakhe.
Ukuze athabathe isikhundla sikababa wakhe.
Wena uzala kabusha idlozi elingukhanefti.
Wena uzala kabusha idlozi elingukhanefti.
Wena mongikazi.
Wena mongikazi.
Vikeli wendodana yakho uHeru.
Vikeli wendodana yakho uHeru.
Wena nkosazana yegumbi elingcwele lokubeletha.
Wena nkosazana yegumbi elingcwele lokubeletha.
Wena unikeza ngempilo yakho.
Wena unikeza ngempilo yakho.
Nakho konke okuhle emadlozini.
Nakho konke okuhle emadlozini.
Wena unika iminikelo.
Wena unika iminikelo.
Kuzo zonke izithunzi.
Kuzo zonke izithunzi.
Nkosikazi eluhlaza.
Nkosikazi eluhlaza.
Ubuhlaza bakho bufaniswa nobasemhlabeni.
Ubuhlaza bakho bufaniswa nobasemhlabeni.
Nkosazana yenjabulo nothando.
Nkosazana yenjabulo nothando.
Nkosazana yalomsamo.
Nkosazana yalomsamo.
Ndlovukazi yasendlunkulu.
Ndlovukazi yasendlunkulu.
Indlu kaMvelinqangi.
Indlu kaMvelinqangi.
Okuyindlu yomlilo.
Okuyindlu yomlilo.
Wena umuhle.
Wena omuhle.
Othandwa kuwo wonke amazwe.
Othandwa kuwo wonke amazwe.
Wena omkhulu.
Wena omkhulu.
Wena omkhulu wasebukhosini.
Wena omkhulu wasebukhosini.
Wena unobuso obuhle wasethi.
Wena unobuso obuhle wasethi.
Uphakanyisiwe eYunu.
Uphakanyisiwe eYunu.
Wena ukhombisa umusa eMenefere.
Wena ukhombisa umusa eMenefere.
Nkosazana yezibekelo.
Nkosazana yezibekelo.
Wena uluka ugcwalise.
Wena uluka ugcwalise.
Ndodakazi kaGebhu.
Ndodakazi kaGebhu.
Ngane kaMvelinqangi.
Ngane kaMvelinqangi.
Ndodakazi kaNuthi Zulu.
Ndodakazi kaNuthi Zulu.
Ndlunkulu yokuqala ebukhosini.
Ndlunkulu yokuqala ebukhosini.
Lingani kababa wakhe.
Lingani kababa wakhe.
Onendodana eyinkosi yomhlaba.
Onendodana eyinkosi yomhlaba.
Umyeni wakho.
Umyeni wakho.
Ukugcwala komfula ihapi.
Ukugcwala komfula ihapi.
Wenza umfula ihapi.
Wenza umfula ihapi.
Iphuphume ngesikhathi sakhe sonyaka.
Iphuphume ngesikhathi sakhe sonyaka.
Nomkhubulwane.
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 Angwedi.
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 Antu.
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 Auset.
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 Amthethokazi.
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 Ama-at.
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 Amlomokazi.
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 Ajehud.
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 Ashu.
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 Atefnut.
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 Anut.
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 Ageb.
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 Aasa.
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 Auset.
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 Anemtet.
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 Anpu.
Anpu. Anto,
Anpo,
Anto,
Sechman,
Sechmet,
Sechman,
Sechmet,
Amshar,
Amshar, Amshar,
Alifat,
Alifas,
Alifat,
Alifas,
Heteru,
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 Heru,
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 Heru.
Vele mncane siyavusela. Vele mncane siyavusela. Vele mncane siyavusela. Nomkhubulane sipha amandla. Nomkhubulane sipha amandla. Vele mncane siyavusela. Nomkhubulane sipha amandla.
Auset.
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 Anumkhubulani.
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 Angwedi.
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 Andlovukazi.
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 Thokozani. Re a le amogela mo kgorong ya bokgosi. Sianyamukela la esigodlweni ko 897 Piela Street ko Orlando East. Nakalina Kenaneo, and I will be giving the announcements for today. We are currently in the last Sunday of the season, of the amazing season of Auset. It started on the 23rd of March and is ending on the 23rd of April, which is this coming Saturday. The things that align us with the season of Auset, Inyanga, Kwedi is March, Iche, Likapa, Stone is Carnelian, Umbala, Mala, Kala is Maroon, Intimbi, TP, Metal is Electrum, Amaka is Rose, Isihlahla is Cedar, Impepo is Jasmine, Izilwane, Dipolopolo, Animals is Swallow, Dove, and Female Falcon. To find and follow us on our social media platforms, you can go on Instagram and Twitter at GEK_movement, on Facebook at GEK Movement, on YouTube at Great Empire of Kemet. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. We are also available on Kemet Chat. You can download it by going on the website at www.gekmovement.org. We are also available on Apple and Spotify podcast at Great Empire of Kemet. At the markets today, we have Mamfiso's herbal products brought to you by Ndlovukazi Mamgome Zulu from the Kingdom of Nut. The Maflori Cancer Bush cures headaches, arthritis, gout, and allergies. 50 grams for 100 rands and 25 grams for 50 rands. We also have the Mamfiso's herbal rub. You rub on back pain, swollen feet, corns, and warts. We also have Truth Seekers brought to you by Ukeka Tabo from the Kingdom of Jehuti. The Truth Seekers specialize with arms from as reasonable as 20 rands. They also specialize in hand bends. So I also got myself this hand bend. So this handband is made of the carnelian stone, and it also says, it states, Hore, I am a Libra. So yeah, Truth Seekers also specialize in handbands. They also got the incense for the season and the seasons to come. So the prices are set by the size of the incense. We also have anks and things brought to you by Ndlovukazi Nketwa from the Kingdom of Asa. Ndlovukazi specializes in handbands, waistbands, rings, and etc. You can also place an order of what kind of band you want, and you'll get it whenever you order it. We also have fresh fruits brought to you by me. For only 3 rands, and we have napkins for 2 rands. We also have Booksman brought to you by Ndlovukazi Kia from the Kingdom of Geb. Search, find, deliver. This is Zulu Shaman by Uvusama Zulu Credo Muta. Booksman, search, find, deliver. They're here to make sure that these are easy to find at a reasonable and affordable price. We also have As Above, So Below by Ndlovukazi Slindile from the Kingdom of Auset. So she specializes in crochet clothing and accessories. And then we also have the natural hair products by Ndlovukazi Pamela from the Kingdom of Anku. So the natural hair products, they are effective within 3 to 4 days. Expect to see progress in your hair between 3 to 4 days. And then they prevent hair breakage. So No offense, but that's all I'm going to So she uses the natural hair product and it enhances hair volume, so it also grows hair. They have shampoos and natural hair products by Undlovukazi. And then we have the African Royal Calendar, only for 200 rands. In the African Royal Calendar, we have 12 principles, namely Asa, Heteru, Jehuti, Neptet, Heru, Geb, Auset, Anpu, Sekhmet, Set, Ma'at, and Lut. So the African Royal Calendar is there for us to know which kingdom we fall under and what does that particular kingdom do. So African Royal Calendar is from the 23rd to the 23rd of each month, right? So you should know where you fall under and what that kingdom does in order for you to know yourself. So the African Royal Calendar only for 200 rands. And then on Wednesdays we give platform to black-owned businesses to market their products for free. For that you email your business profile to info@gekmovement.org. Every Wednesday we discuss topics on the African Royal Calendar on Twitter Spaces. We also will be having the Kemet University of Truth. It will be launching soon. For more information, you can go on the socials. And on our website, for those of us who want to donate, to help with the program for Black unity and the Black economy, or just to say thank you to Nkulu of the movement, please click on the link. We would appreciate donations in all forms, even your talents. Then also for those of us who want to donate, in order for us to have lunch every Sunday and the running of the GEK movement. To donate in this. Today is the last Sunday, but I'm so sad. The topic for today is Auset and self-knowledge. My poem is about giving gratitude to Auset. Experienced a lot of emotions. Learned valuable lessons. Indlovukazi is strong in the emotions and powerful spiritually. Never give up, Indlovukazi. Mama wendlalifa uheru. In every darkness there's light. Auset are very caring and healing. Very gentle on the ear. Knowing thyself is very important. Yep. We as Black people need to know ourselves. After all, I am royalty. Stay royal, but royal. Auset. Andlovukazi.
Andlovukazi. Andlovukazi. Andlovukazi.
Anomkhubulwane.
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 Auset.
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 Angwedi.
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 Anomhoy.
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 Thokozeni. Siyalamukela la ekhaya. Jabula kakhulu ukunibona namhlanje. Thank you so much for coming and switching to English. Can we give a hand, please, to Inkosazana Auset? Where is she? Thank you so much for your poem. So simple, but so moving and so beautiful. Today's topic is Auset and knowledge of self. And to see someone so young try to express the importance of knowing ourselves as Bagwantu is really moving. You could tell that she was digging deep and she was feeling the desperation that we all feel as adults sometimes, that we need to get to know ourselves better. Because this is the only way we are going to be able to unite and move forward. So for someone so young to be able to channel such a glorious and powerful energy as Unomkhubulwane, because indeed that is her cry. Her tears are her tears because Uma Unomkhubulwane is desperate for us to get to know ourselves. And during this season that we're in, I think we've talked a lot about different aspects of getting to know ourselves. We've talked about how this is a season for going inward, a season for meditation, a season for introspecting and looking at yourself objectively, right? To see what are your skills and your talents and your strong points. But also to be able to look at yourself and say, what are my weaknesses? What are those things that are holding me back from fulfilling my full potential? What are those things that are causing me to be a negative influence rather than a positive influence in my community or in my family or in my job or in school, right? So, Unomkhubulwane being the master magician, Unomkhubulwane, remember, is the greatest healer, the master magician. Why is she called that greatest healer? Because she was able to piece together Uasa when he was dismembered by Set. She was able to heal things that nobody else could heal. And this is very important for us to know, because although we are closing out her season, we are in the greater season where we are left with her until next spring, September. So we still have time with her. We still have time to connect with her in order to do any inner work and any inner healing that we need to do. One of the things Nkosazana said was, we have 12 principles on the African calendar. And one of the first steps to getting to know yourself is to align yourself with the energy or principle under which you were born. So everybody here was born under one principle or the other. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. So it's important to know what that principle is and then understand what the characteristics of that principle are. And then see how they relate to you where you are in your life. You've often heard Mukulu talk about how you can be so misaligned that you're in a job that you're not supposed to be, based on when you were born, based on the alignment of the cosmos, the stars, the alignment of the planets at the time that you were born, in the place that you were born. So all this is part of self-knowledge. All this is important information in getting to know who you are. Because seriously, if you don't know who you are, I don't know, is there anyone here who really doesn't know who they are?
I'm asking. No. So everybody knows who they are. That is a very honest answer, and thank you.
It's a continuous process.
It is a continuous process, and that's exactly what I was getting to. Is that we're on a journey. And this spiritual journey has no destination. The journey is the destination. And so, unlike religion, where you're told a set of things that you do X, Y, Z, and then you're fine, this is very different because it requires that you hold yourself accountable to your own growth each and every day. There's no one coming with a whip to say, thou shalt not, thou shalt. That is within you. Ma'at is within you. So it's entirely up to you to make sure that you're always in alignment with these 42 laws of Ma'at. And that you're constantly doing inner work so that you can grow and elevate. We all know that within the spiritual realm, there are different levels, right? Get to this level, kindergarten, graduate. Get to this level, 6th grade, you graduate, and so on and so forth. So knowledge of self is not something that you can say, you know what, I now know myself and I'm done and I'm good. Because as a spirit having a human experience, you continue to evolve. You continue to learn different things at each stage in your journey. And those things are things that you're learning in order to incorporate so that you can elevate to the next level. And so unless you're learning and incorporating, and then checking to see if you've learned, and spirit is very good. Nomkubulan is amazing at helping you check whether you're growing. Because the situation will arise today and will demand certain aspects of you, certain behaviors, certain words, certain predispositions, right? If you don't get it right, a year from now, that same situation will arise in a different person. The question then will be, did you learn your lesson last time? And if you didn't, guess what? That same situation will continue coming back and coming back and coming back. And what that tells you is that you're not growing. Your knowledge of self is not deepening. So I'm going to end it there and just say, please continue to engage in this work. Somebody say no. I will come back, I promise. But I just wanted to keep it short to say, please, let us continue to do this inner work. It is so essential to our survival. I don't know if any of you feel like I do. Yes. Which is that this work that we do, this gathering that we do here, this is our lives. And no one is coming to save us. Never. Nobody likes us. Nobody likes African people. They like to exploit us. They like to exploit our talents and our gifts. But in actuality, nobody really likes us. If they could do away with us, they would. And many have tried. And so going back to this knowledge of self, going back to the way our ancestors did things, we need this blueprint as a way to move forward. Otherwise, we cannot. And when we cannot move forward, we've seen what happens. We are taken advantage of by so many other people. So when you don't have knowledge of self, any and everybody can do whatever it is they want to do. We see it as a collective happening already. Yeah. So please, I implore you, this is my last Sunday here. I will see you again in a couple of months. But I just wanted to leave those words with you. Continue to grow. Continue to have compassion for yourself so you can have compassion for everybody else around you. We were born in a womb. We are abantu. We don't need to learn it anyway. It's inbred and it's inbuilt in us. If we've forgotten what it is to be umuntu or to have ubuntu, let's dig that out and let's start demonstrating it to one another. To this
Anumkubulon.
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 Angwedi.
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 Anumwedi.
Angwedi.
Antu.
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 Anumzam.
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 Azinzis.
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 Aloli.
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 Anumtutu.
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 Avusa mazulu.
Avusa mazulu.
Avusa mazulu.
Avusa mazulu.
Ayimotep.
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 Thokozile. Senze nje njengosiko kwamukela abantu abasha ke. Asekhaya la indlu emnyama sizama ukulungisa indlela yethu singabantu abamnyama ukuthi okhokho noma amakhosi namakhosikazi ayilahla kuphi. And the most important thing, it is self-knowledge. Yonke into ongayenza wenzeni, but if you lack self-knowledge, usenkingeni. Siyambona uNeo. Thokoza Nkosazana. Thokoza Nkosazana. Nkosazana. Yebo. uNeo touches us. Because siyayibona in reality i-self-knowledge emntwaneni. uNeo uzihluphile to understand herself. Ingane kithi uNeo. But manje she's a shining example. Not only her, but bonke abantwana who are showing a demonstration ukuthi baya understand lento esikhuluma ngayo. And asubuhlakani babo okhokho abaphila ngaphakathi kubona. Siyabonga. Isemqoka lento self knowledge because uma sikhuluma ngo-Auset and self knowledge sikhuluma about the 12 most important vibrational frequencies in our universe. Iqala lapho ukuthi kulama 12 frequencies that resonate with the 12 seasons of our calendar. You need to understand yourself on the basis of those frequencies, because everything was created by frequency. So therefore, it's task here to all of us. We are tasked to find our individual frequency, so that we are not in collusion with other frequencies that are in motion. Uma uhluleke lapho ungayicula ikhemithi ucule iphume ngamadlebe, but if lokho ungakakutholi useyingane ikhemithi. Okhokho bathi know thyself, beyibhaliwe umbhalo omkhulu. There's no future on our continent, which is the truth. Without Aboneo, there's no future on the continent. It means ukuthi sizobe sivuselela colonization. You know, Aboneo, they are quite clear ukuthi if future dictates what, because it's all about tomorrow. You know, umoya, yiwo. You know, before, we wouldn't gather like this. Ngabe sesifile song. Do you understand? But manje isikhathi sakho lo. Akekho who will stop us from gathering like this. Because it is time. Before uzothola indlovukazi beyithi earlier on, that is how they manage to deal with us. Ngoba lo moya bowuqubuka. But in individual places, and amongst a few from us, and the Sbabuwe ngathi bayahlanya, and amabhono, those are the people that will be the first target. Hit the head that is trying to enlighten these people, which is why he struggles say to delay it. Because bebe target amakhanda. Once ikhanda lasukuma ukuthi lo muntu lo is trying to enlighten abantu, then you were target. Kumanje nathi siyi target, but you don't understand ukuthi uyi target yomuntu omnyama kanjani. Kanti umuntu omnyama ufunani? What do you want? You want the perpetuation of colonialism on our continent. You are wrong. And the uNomkhubulwane is going to judge you. Whatever decisions we are making now, you are making it heavy for Aboneo to just flow through. Because the resistance iphume ebantwini abadala who are colonized la emakhaya. To resist mountain nje when a wall of resistance. Kanti ngabe you let go. And kakhulu vele ifocus yethu, it is the youth. Youth okumele sifocus kuyo, youth that are ready, you know, and already labantu, they are rebelling against the system. So all they need is support from us. And nokuthi sibe genuine, sibe serious ngale struggle. Because senzela bona, Tina, we might not be there. We mustn't fool ourselves. Kuti next month in John, no. Won't umuntu uzobe drive a Ferrari. Forget about that. We are doing a non-selfish act. Cabangeli ingane zethu. Those are the people, which is why this self-knowledge is very important. Umuntu that has that self-knowledge has no time with their pettiness, because you are busy constructing your future. The reason we are talking about this now, Neskatiska Auset, because she is the principle of fruition. It's peto. Ukuthi manje inyama iphelela la. Then she births more. Ukuthi this is how we should be flowing now. Ngomoya, not izinto zenyama. So you can never flow efficiently if you are ignorant of yourself. And you can't just follow uNomkhubulwane without in-depth knowledge about the principle itself. So that when uzibone ukuthi amongst the 12 major frequencies, which is my frequency, and then the frequency ingenza ukuthi ngenzeni naturally, le mbonakala ngayo ukuthi hayi sibanibani mekenza lento uyenza to perfection. So not only on a physical level, but also we need to prepare, the spiritual, transformation from a spiritual imprisonment of our ancestors to freeing our ancestors by only changing the consciousness here. Stop looking at yourself as a mini European African. You can never be that. You can never be that. Be proud of being an African. Because in Africa, in a value, that you aspire to be. You aspire to be like a phone call. And yet you disrespect the genuine thing, which is yourself. Umnyama kepha wena ugcwele yonke imfuhlufuhlu yabelungu la ekhaya. And this is the enemy of the movement of the people. The people who are resisting that liberation of their own ancestors. We've allowed our ancestors to express it through us. That is why we maintain that high vibrational frequency. Because asisaphili sodwa. Umvuke ekuseni ngizwe ukuthi umoya uthi ngenzeni. Umoya uma uthi umoya ngiphume la ejardini yokhahlela uSet. Ngumfuna la ngakhona. Umdonore to moon. Njalo phela. It's because ikhona into uSet ayenzile. Ecasula umoya. Uyathola leyo. So manje mawumuntu omoya, that's how we live. Siphila ngama signs and nothing else. So we need to revert back there. Ukuthi si understand how umoya communicates with us. Umoya ngeke uthumele igiant izoma in front of you and say hey kuso. Umoya uzothumela inyosi. Ha? Mawenza kahle. Uthumela impukane mawenza kahle. It yonke lento yenzayo because umoya uyabona ukuthi uyaphetha musimanje. Do you understand? Baze baqamba le ngoma ukuthi ngilandelwa impukane. Basuke bachaza leso simo ukuthi umoya masokulandela. Usibona ngama signs. So thina singabantu bama signs, which is why we truly need to ground ourselves kulo moya. Alikho elinye ithemba kumele ngabe siba nalo ngaphandle komoya, because umoya. Lento soloko si-emphasize because this is what makes Africans to behave the way they do, ignorance of themselves. And then noma so totally iqiniso believe. Mina ngo-Auset, umoya powerful kangaka. How can I embody? You embody that spirit. Yekela self-doubt. I am not worthy of embodying his spirit ka-Auset. And yet siyabona izinto zenzayo zi-resonate exactly with that spirit ka-Auset. So self-knowledge, remember ukuthi a great empire of Kemet, at a spiritual level or celestial level, it is represented by these principles. There are 12, and these principles represent the 12 major frequencies in our universe. So just find yours. Maloku computer nami, ufunani kuSegment. Ukepha network. Oh yinyinto. Hey, because once you found yourself, you won't bother to Segment with that. You would want to go and compliment to Segment. Ukuthi Segment wenza lokhu. Mina as gap, I can add value with this one. Not ukuthi ngibukeze your competition. Uyakhula like Hey, so self-knowledge inceda lapho. So that because the primary thing that we're supposed to do on a daily basis is to promote harmony between umoya nomzimba. To start with, mele kube ne-resonance in everything that you do. Namhlanje hayi esikusizini ka-Auset. Isambulelo esishoyo ukuthi ngenzeni. You do that. And the message leso sambulelo ungahlali. Remember when we talk about Ukta, we're talking about that kinetic energy in motion. Meaning ukuthi umoya awufuni ube stagnant. You must never find yourself stagnant. Because kula umoya khona nawo manje uyablocker. Njengoba ngilongisho bese kusola abantu. Angibone the way angibuka ngakhona. and bese you induce amaphupho. That backs your theory. Uphuphe vele umuntu wayathala something. Why? Because you've created it. Kanti ungakhohlwa ngalo, look, ukuloya nokuthakatha ngisho ukuthi akukho. Kepha ngithi ibelief yami, impande is not stronger than umoya. Impande icreatwe umoya. You need to understand that ukuthi akunampande engaba strong kunomoya. So once you labor for alignment on a daily basis, nothing will touch you. Even your worst enemy. Izoza nje ikudlula ingaboni. Okhokho bakushildile. Do you understand? Ungasabi lutho, fear it's another thing. Yinto ongamelanga siyisabe le fear kumele uyibulale nje completely. Hey, kumele uyibulale. Ngoba yonke into illusion. Everything is an illusion. So therefore you must never fear anything, especially the fear of not wanting to push things so that you attain justice for yourself and for your people. It's all about that. If focus here to singabantu abamnyama, yi demanding justice. We need to demand the justice until size siyithola. Hey. Manje mesizolokhu sithi hayi no, mina as long as ngi right, anginankinga. That attitude yasibulala right from the start. So that attitude has to die. Siyibiza ngokuthi it's a generational curse, which is self-preservation. That's why Africa is so. So thina ke sesibonela angithi we learn from those that have made mistakes so that we never repeat them. Ungafuni ukuyongena structures sabantu who have committed so much violation against our human rights, and you see nothing wrong when to go and preside over that structure. There is an alternative. Africa was ruled by amakhosi, kings and queens. There was no state on the continent before kufika belunga. There were kingdoms. That is the reality. And that is the truth. So we need to destroy all these states because they're not supposed to be alive, especially now. Ziphiliswa yithi ngoba ziyasibenefita at an individual level. Otherwise ngabe dala zafa. If ungathiwa ama politicians drive ama-tears and they are not allowed when they are sick. Akho politician ephuma eFrance. Mele sazi yofunana eFrance. Ayikho la lento la. Ibhedlela ba attend le ibhedlela lezi lama clinic ethu. Uzobona ushintsho. Kuthiwe no ubhadalo akuna base salary la. Usebenzela abantu ngithi. Sizokubhadala on the basis of your performance. If unceda abantu abayi-100,000 ngenyanga, there is a benefit for that. Kanti uma unceda million, there is a benefit for that. Lento nje ukuthi abantu laba abasebenzela kahle lento le kumele iwe. Singayiplaneli nokuplanela ukupanel beat. Which is my panel beater kanjani. It has to die then. Hey. But it is not our identity. And the flags, all flags on the continent, among flags, they are missing the mark, all of them. If flag that should be common on the continent, if flag that represents Heru, all our flags should have that bird. Because that represents the sun. We are children of the sun. Singabela ngamalangeni. yonke lento le buka amabhunu abakhohlise kanjani kule new South African flag awuyiboni iflag yamabhunu manje yini ke badlala ngathi bayidiziste ngokuthi bafake 1 or 2 colors but they took iflag yamabhunu the way ngakhona they just added other colors yini ke leyo nto leyo inkosi sikelela sesicula namabhunu into yamabhunu nabelungu mengizwa ukuthi abelungu bathi umhlaba wethu egcineni and then now uvuma nabo uvuma nabo because into vele they've been singing for all this time. So the national anthem it must die. And the that is influenced by Christianity. That's one of my Roma tina. La mele kushaya violini. Mesenze the national anthem. Lenda bayenza ngoMisizulu Stadium. Bebe mgcoba bashaya ama violin abo la. Tina siyagcoba unyawo. I-national anthem yethu must inspire us to do that. Isuke la ngaphakathi. Manje i-identity yethu lapho. That is our identity. That is self-knowledge. We know very well that we are never governed by these states. These states are illegal. They are not our identity. Therefore, they need to be destroyed. Abo never going to see it through. Who never medicine protect? Sim organize the bodyguard. The future that we don't want this future to be tampered with. Unawezazi ukuthi ngo-Auset. And u-acta ngendlela ka-Auset vele. So sonke yazi i-wish for a future for us. It's for us to reach that level. It's like it's an impossible dream to achieve, but it is possible. All of us, when we have found ourselves, I guarantee you, there won't be need for police station, prisons. When we rule, Tina, in our own governing system, anything that is not African is not official. Meaning what in other language it will play le pants. Wonke umuntu mela azafunda isuthu isiZulu sevanda for you to communicate with people who are in government offices. It means iphulu mela liyofunda isivenda. And the melodies found and gone. Ngoba we won't serve you. Nakhona uzobusaleleni. Ngoba umkhumbo olandayo sowufile. Bele ngibele nonke and go back. So laba basalayo vele, they need to be forced to adopt an African culture. Zinengabi igodlo la, hamba okhonza enkosini eyodwa. And you adopt that culture and language. That is how you can operate on the continent, not only in Africa. Yonke lento khona lo waselentuza bambulele manje uJameli. Lo wathi meke ngena, I don't know what's that place. La ngase West Africa. Uthe meke ngena wabheni English as the official language. Kusemali. Yeah, what Penny English as an not Mali, it's not Senegal law, next to Mali. But that culture made. One guy and you what Penna Young and what Young and Bloom French Safune. The official language, a language. That is what an African leader should do. Not be weak. More weak in your Bulala Ongumundu. Huh? We don't understand the weakness in amongst Africans. Besazi you available to supply. yingakho basicabangela basizela ngenduku yamagwala isibhamu. Otherwise bengeke balunge lakithi. Besibajoja hey besibajoja mpela. And wonke amakhosi abajojile hayi bawo-promote ngeke uzuzwe ngoMakhado. Have you ever heard anything on Makhado? No. You will never hear anything on Makhado because wabajoja uMakhado. Khona nalo ubani lo ona i-Atredville oPitori. Ubani konje inkosi? Ubani uSikhukhuni. Hey ubebashaya uSikhukhuni. Bathi ngeke umuzwe bakhuluma ngaye bambhala kahle nasephepheni. Instead indaba kaSikhukhuni inyathelwe. Wabashaya wabaconfuse. So sazi amakhosi anjalo thina. Sazi amakhosi who have never agreed to be Midlwembe. Inkosi naturally, you don't have to go to Britain to be taught not to be umdlwembe. Okokuqala ufuna neBritain because into ezokwenza umdlwembe vele leyo. Mawuqala kuthiwa hayi inkosi njengobani waseSwazini. Ukhulele eBritain. Uthe mebembona ukuthi hayi usomfanyana bamuse eBritain. Royal School of Nonsense. I am colonizer. Why are we taking our kings and queens to these people? The very same system that colonized the so-called African presidents and leaders. Sesambisa makhosi thina. Our inkosi is never a fully king unless they go through the process, initiation by the Queen. What nonsense is that? Sibalekela ngapha lento kupolitiki seniyiveza ngapha ebukhosini. Ithini leyo nto ngamakhosi ahleli?
No self-knowledge.
How can you feel lesser of a person? Why? Because awugcotshwanga le fake queen. Amakhosi eBritain man. The only royalty ephilayo eyala eAfrika. Wonke ubukhosi obukhona as long as bungagcotshwanga amakhosi aseAfrika yi-fake. Because iAfrika yaqala ubukhosi. We started this thing called royalty. Huh? And with a specific purpose. To continue what is above, it has to replicate, what is below here. That's the reason, of course, harmony, because it's not only physicality that lives. Umoya is the cause. Mauhamba. Jengobulo kugida ke. Yes. Kugida. Ukugida kwakho ugidi lo mzimba wakho. Hey, because the day kuphuma lo moya kulo mzimba sithi uyisidumbu. So into ephilayo ekwenzisa yonke into yilo moya. Ngisho noma utshontshe. Kuqala idlozi le. Intshontshe. Angithi kuthiwa that's the cause. Lokho kwenzeka enyameni is the effect. So injalo. The reality is like that. As above, so is below. If we thought la, we thought la. Hey, the ease of counseling your thoughts. That's why I was told ukuthi all the time. Njengala eSoweto. Okunama-kwaitosi nama-vardos nayo yonke le nonsense le. Yile igungu zemimoya ezile who are fighting abanye abantu ukuthi hey man aniyeke lento leniyenzayo. Bangena la bazongena ingane. Sake sabona imhlolo thina mesikhula la. Abantu babambana ngamabhande so. Akkwazane tuhur. Ilendo le. Even nasengakaze nje manje ngiyazibuza njengoba ngikhulile ukuthi labantu bebepossesswe yini? Kanti ile igebengu zemimoya. Yingakho umuntu mayedlula kumele agezwe. Kumele siugeze lo moya wakhe so that ungabuyi uzosihlupha. After a year, it is our duty thina esisele nganeno ukuthi senzele labantu uqolo nomveli enqangi nonomkhubulwane. Because uzalwa umoya wakho upure. Awunasici nesincane. Yingakho ingane those early ages ihlala ismile. Iyababona labantu wena ubabona ngithi. So conscious. Hey, ingane is staring there iyahleka, iyakhuluma nokhuluma because they can still see. Usase pure lo muntu loyo. Hayi Tariche 4-3. Aso moshi. So socialize ngokuthi hey abafana badlali ngabonompo. Lokhu. Purity is gone. Bese ke ngokwenza nokubona nokubuka siyona. Just ngokukhuluma ukwenza nokubona. Ubona into ongamelanga uyibone isono leso. It means ukuthi then we as Africans understood this. Ukuthi there can never be imperfection kulomhlaba wenyama. Akekho umuntu can claim that ukuthi they are perfect. Why? Because sisemhlabeni wenyama. All the time kukhona lama challenges. Okumele sidile nawo in real time. So therefore okhokho bethu understood ukuthi when one transforms kumele sidile nalo moya. Angithi sesithenge icasket 200. Ungaba lesidumbu. Hey sambe sayoyibopha. Asina nemali. Ngoba sifuna ukubonakala. Ukuthi bathini a ready lab, yeah? Hey, asibulawa indlala thina. So thenga icasket 200,000. Usibophile for 2 years ubhadala. Yini lama funeral phala? Into useless.
Ritual ongayazi ukuthi phumani.
Kanti ma thina bese rapper.
Nice.
We used to rap nicely. We used to rap abantu nesikhumba lesi. Angithi njengoba sesila. Why? Because we have fallen. When we were still in power, we would embalm and mummify a body. Why are we doing that? So that we retain, sizame ukusave the melanin in this body. Because the melanin in this body is going to allow us to communicate nanomuntu. Mesiya thuneni siyokhuluma nale melanin. Angithi kuthiwa it's a molecule that sends and receives message. Hey, ngisho nasethanjeni lisekhona imelanin. So as long as ithambo lakho lilapha, we are able to communicate with you. Uye mathuneni mawubuya ngakusasa yejo na idile so. Ubonga umoya mnethu. I gesture of just going there. Ufika uclean lapha. Ufika ukhulume whatever you want to say. Ubuya lapha nenhlanhla. Do you understand? So into sesiphumile nje kuyo le nto le. Into engiyibonayo kunabantu abangasawasaba amathuna. It's not our identity leyo. Abantu abangasahloniphi nesidumbu. Isidumbu sasisihlonipha thina. Isidumbu besithi mesidlula uguqa. Until baze badlule bonke labo bantu. Then you continue. This is how you maintain harmony with nature. Inhlonipho is number 1 in the African sense. without inhlonipho, and uhlonipha into ongayiboni man. Huh? Umoya lo uyahlonipha uboni, kepha ubona izenzo zomoya. Kuthi mengithinte lapha, kwathinteka nakho kwenzakala lokhu nalokhu nalokhu. That is self-knowledge. So it's very important ukuthi kumanje say understand ukuthi nathi I was saying kundaba ezithu lo msebenzi esiwenzayo la eGK, it's not with an intention ukuthi one day sizobusa. Do you understand? Thina silungiselela the genuine kings and queens ukuthi isikhathi mase si ready, be ready bona, they take over and lead us into the future. That's why senza lo msebenzi. It's not for personal gain ukuthi one day umkhulu uzokwakha isigodlo sakhe and be inkosi yawo wonke lo muntu. I'm not under that illusion. Do you understand? I will never violate that law. Umthetho ubeke amakhosi, and the amakhosi who were deposed, we know them. These are the people that we need to sibakhabulise, so that they become important again, because bagcotshwa umoya. Uma amakhosana u7 la ekhaya iyodwa umoya ozohlela kuyo, and siyobona ngezenzo zayo lo sana ukuthi hayi umoya lapha bangaba yi7 ukuthi yohano uzele kulendlu lo uzele umoya mawungekho kuwo sibona ngawo. Okokuqala sibone nje ngokuthi uyosayina negovernment. I'm a constitutional monarch. That's the first time. But it's all about self-preservation. Inkosi yangempela ixolela ukuhlupheka until izinto zibuyela the way kumele zibuyele ngakhona. And it's very easy ukuthi ukachieve lokho. Ngokuthi you mustn't be driven by materialism. Materialism awulokhu ulandela imali uvuka wena ucabangana nemali like we need money hayi ukuthi asidingi imali, but umsebenzi qala imali follows umsebenzi wakho. Hayi ukuthi manje wena you must live laboring to chase this money, you will never get it. Izolokhu ikubhida waya kanti imali ilandela umsebenzi wakho onikezwe wona according to your vibrational frequency. Then iyakulandela imali nazo zonke ibusiso, not only money, if you are loyal to yourself first. Kumnandi kabusha isifuba mase uachievile into yakho, mawuyibuka nje ukuthi ngaze ngafika la. Do you understand? So we need to go back to that. Into zenyama man yikho ngathi last time thina we are very rich, so don't focus on those riches. Okwamanje inkinga yethu ukuthi sikhulule nomhlaba sibuyise ne-wealth yethu. Those are two important things now. Don't even dream about becoming a billionaire when we are busy fighting the system that is supposed to give you that billion. Do you understand? You need to plan manje outside that system. How do I survive without umlungu? Ngoba definitely umlungu uyahamba. So malokhu depend emlungwini usenkingeni. Noma kanjani it has to happen. Uma art has got to be established. So art can never be established without pain. Okhokho bethu experienced the worst pain when the wealth and the land was taken. So laba bazozwa ipain manje. Ungalokhu usihlupha la ukuthi mari yazi we are evil mani. Nibenzana belungu. Bashunjani. But you are spreading hate. I'm not hating, please. Hey, ukhokho wami wanqunywa. Hey. Futhi I was relating a story. Le Bayville. Wanqunywa abantu more than 14 people banqunywa. Banqunyelani amasimo entsango. They were defending amasimo entsango. And then not only amasimo entsango kepha i-dictation from umlungu. Ukuthi umlungu azositshela ukuthi thina la eMangwaneni singatshali intsango. Baba faka isibhamu. Baba duvula. Hey. They went by your hand. Namanje khetha sisabhizi nokuthi sibuyise umoya wabo. Sibalande lapha ePitori. Do you understand? That was a gesture of resistance. Akho umlungu ozositshela uyafika umlungu. Ubani umlungu yena? Seyezofika eMangwaneni azoshisa amasimo entsango. Kunabantu abakhuliswe intsango. Ngemali entsango. eMangwaneni nase-Eastern Cape eBizana la kubuya khona umama ubesho vele naye mama eBizana Eastern Cape everywhere siyazi thina kunabantu who went to university besupportwa ilamasimo entsango and why ubani owathi vele intsango yimbi ulipheleleni intsango umlo akuyona intsango isango asintsango isango livula manje base bayithuka lento bayithuka bajika nomuntu omnyama kuthi ayibuye ngenye indlela and umkhulu walowo muntu ubebusa ebhema lentsango eyinkosi eqotho respected the whole world wena because now you are confused umlo uzobhena intsango na umuntu omnyama hayi lento ayifuneki yahlanyisa lento vele mawunganikezwanga yona ungathini inabantu bayo vele futhi ihamba neyibongo thina intsango eMangwaneni ibizwa ukuthi amangwane so manje uyabona ukuthi yonke lento le self knowledge we need to clean there's so much mess in our heads yonke into has been turned upside down nature thina siphila ngenature ipenicillin isihlahla ipanado isihlahla mina mengithatha isihlahla somyezana silapha ikhanda silapha and something else that is wrong in my system umlungu uhambe wayoseparate that active element wayoseparate yona wasenza synthetic nawe ke mntu omnyama uthanda phone call say uthwe ngama-powder ongawazi abuya ukuthi lawo ma-powder mawafaka emzimbeni kwenzakalani you understand why because mina sengiphucukile uyafa lapha ebhara hawu umfundise uthe singa-medication bazosithanda fayile kuJesu asave life yami umuntu omnyama sisenkingeni into engekho mina ngiphethe la babuzane ngiphethe umathunga ngiphethe umaphipha ngiphethe uhlula abanye ngiphethe yonke lento ngifuna ukulapha and ngiyazi mengakuphuzisa nje icimamlilo nje ngokuthi yona hawu uyaphapha amancane uthi hayi Mina ngisayingeni la. Ngasindiswa kudala. Umthandazo. Ushone ngempela. Umfundisi manje uthi hayi uma ubolekiwe elinye ilanga kumele ubuyisele mashaka lelo. You were borrowed this life, you must then return it. So ungabi buhlungu. It was meant to happen. And thina ngabe sakulapha. Ngikhuluma nendlovukazi isikhathini esiningi ukuthi kumele sitshale kube namasimo amaningi alomuthi esiubiza ukuthi imbeza. Imbeza umuntu esibhunyisela ngawo amahlala. Ngoba isizwe siyahlala. Sikulempini isizwe. Manje ke once ke konke lokho kusihluphayo kuhamba. Lamasimo kumele siwatshala. Ngoba abantu kumele babhunyisele. Abantu abaphilanga la emakhaya. Remember ukuthi kuba ne-chemical. Remember yonke into. In chemistry, all emotions are linked to certain chemicals.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And once there is too much of a chemical, it will say, sometimes ziba ngathi sine ADD. Azikontroleki. Yingakho ikhanda lakho lithi yilebungu. So therefore mele sikubhunyisele ngembeza. Then they come down. Simbona umuntu thina umuntu wangena ephehlweni amehlo ngaka avulekile aphume ngathi azokwela phansi. 1 week was enough. Sikubhunyisela ngembeza. Ikuseni ntambama. Ikuseni ntambama. After 7 days, hayi uyambona lo muntu lo. Manje ke uzwe. Unentuza uDr. Mutlane before short. uDr. Mutlane was an activist la elokishini. Abaningi bayamazi. Wathi the only people who are able to heal madness yinyanga. Umlungu uhlulekile. Umlungu ngeke ahile kahle kahle. Yini Sterkfontein? Lesifendela sa. Ngabe basinika thina kahle. If ngabe behluzekile la emakhaya, they would give that nesesibhedlela to inyanga nezangoma. Ukuthi lo muntu siyamhlola cha. Emoyeni kwenzakaleni. Qalisa ngoma yethu. Sisho ukuthi kwaphethela lo muntu waloya lo muntu wakwazi umuntu wenzana ngithi uyahlanya manje. Diagnosis ekhona. Ikigaba zakho lezi. Ithaso kulapho kwa. Then mofike ekhaya ke melu lento ze. Bese ke uyenza ke manje usiko lwasekhaya. Usho ukuthi ushweleze uxolisa. Xolise nje wonke amaphutha akekho umuntu ongenaphutha. Yingakho thina we are not judgmental. We don't judge. Why? Because some just namaphutha. Wena ungacabanga ukuthi you are better than the other person wenza iphutha nyana. Fana nomunye umfundisi ningixolele. Bambhaqa nomunye umuntu wasesontweni. Ibandla liyamxosha. Uyababuza ukuthi mani fene ngwatshelwa ubathi. Abantu bathi uwamfundisi. Makwenzakala lokhu ubani oncedayo? Uwamfundisi. Bathi ngiziphutha nje encane. Ngiyaqosha. Inabantu beyikhunda. Inabantu beyikhunda. Bayona. Mina, I've never experienced abantu abanenzondo more than a Christian.
Yeah.
They are the most hateful people. On the physical, benza the worst things into ongazicabangi ukuthi zingenza umuntu. Mawuthi Sunday, indodana lo hongo. Bana. Manje ke makhetha uyabona ukuthi esintwini akunakhava. Ngeke umoshe during the week mawucabanga ukuthi no uzoya esigodlweni Sunday awuzoba sharp. La kunama confessions. Akuna room lama confessions to absolve you of your sins. La ubhekele noma athi so kona ngawe nje uyaluza ulokhu uyaluza ya moya lo muntu awukhulekanga sithi yini ke hlambuluka uzoba right hayi lento leyo ukuthi manje wena and evilness that I've experienced, we have the worst people that have inflicted the worst pain in my same individual were Christians, all of them. The worst pain inflicted in my life were Christians. Manje uzibuza ukuthi manje labantu laba. They are claiming to be holy, holy, holy. But inhliziyo kayibozi. Hey, thina la yingakho besikhuluma na last week. Ubufake abufuneki la. For you to be able to have ama benefits omoya. Mele ube free flow, free flow, free flow. Upromote uthando wherever you are. La ukhona mele uharmonize. There's abantu mawungena nje ama spies abele. Hayi kuthi abantu bekhona bathi yere. Umgodi hey manje ubecome manje a nuisance why because wena usinda abantu. Itreni isindwa abantu who are fake. And the more hamba nabantu abafake usengozini. You will never get anywhere nomuntu ofake. Ngoba lo muntu loyo angakuthengisa kusasa. You will sell you or she will sell you lo muntu loyo. So mele ubabheke abantu. Izenzo futhi. Awungeke umuntu ayifihla. Uthulile wambuza lutho. Ubuka nje izenzo wenzani lo muntu. Lokhu uyarekhoda yena ucabanga ukuthi lento ayishilo ayenzile into encane. Kanti it exposes. Ubuyena ukuthi yare mawungenza lento encane kanje. What if utholi opportunity uzoyenzani? You understand? You would rather because ngeke bakumukise ndawo. Hayi chomi inhle lento le. Ungena lapha ku TikTok. Hey bayamdina labantu abaloko ba creative laba baclaim ukuthi ba creative. Uqeda ukupraise. Ubumenemene lo. Usehlawa manje ukuthi lo muntu amonelayo. That person have found themselves. When we are still in confusion, labantu baya produce either a service or a product. When we are stuck, so try igama nje le creativity. Igama lesambulelo liyakwatisa. Chomi yapithola isambulelo. Then you create something. Just nje uma yakhuluma kuthi yazi Chomi. Kufike lento. Mayenza kanje immediately uyakwata. Kwatiswa yini? Why?
Lawyer, first sign of law.
Right,
Yes.
Kuthiwa ukuthakatha. Asumuntu nje othakakayo. umuntu ukuthakatha ngani ngenhliziyo. Do you understand? So manje abantu kumele sibe careful, especially uma ufuna ukuba successful in life. Ungamind ukuba wedwa. Don't mind that. Ukuthi ngime ngedwa ngakha ikusasa lami. And ngizohlangana nabantu abacabanga njengami.
Akho Solomon.
Ngathi lo mengize ne-idea, I crash immediately. Cabanga ukuthi uzoyithatha imali yokwenza lokho. Ubulele that time. You don't need such a friend. Friend man, yayinhle. Hayi, asihlale phansi sibone ke manje ukuthi how do we take it forward? Ifana in a marriage. You can't suppress indlovukazi your woman. Hayi wena umelanga ucreate anything. Umfazi mosi. Mele wenze kitchen uqathe ugeza ingane wenzeni. No creativity is expected from you. Huh? Wasi futhi if umfazi inkosikazi ihlele ekhaya ayisebenzi ikhulisa ingane. Amadoda think that is not work. Kanti that is the greatest work. Yendlovukazi ukhulisa ingane. Amajuda that's what they do. Abafazi babo baye emsebenzini. Mekeya is their choice. No, I'm able to balance time. Nikeza abantwana, that's why uzothola ukuthi i-nation yethu is messed up. Because asisenabo omama abakhulisa ingane. You understand? Sesi, we have agreed to a situation ukuthi mele siyosebenza sobabili. You understand? Because of our financial pressures that we have. But manje, indoda must plan for a better future. Indlovukazi ayisebenze because i-choice yakhe. Do you understand? Hayi ingane zami seyikhulile ke manje. Sengifuna ukuyosebenza because nayo creative angithi. Uzelwe netalent, uzelwe nepurpose. I-purpose yakhe asukukhulisa abantwana nje kuphela. She has to give full expression to lo moya wakhe naye. Yingakho mawunaye, you must always, for you mandoda ukuthi ube happy, always encourage your partner to fully express talent lakhe. And support in doing that. Then there will be happiness endlini. Then yokuthi ayindoda mina ayisasebenzi leyo. Itsho ukuthi into yeza nabelungu la. Indoda mina ngindoda lokho ayisebenzi leyo. Okusalayo ingane yendlovukazi. Uzalwe indlovukazi. Iqiniso lelo. Manje those are some of the things that has distorted in our identity, in our self-knowledge. If such things and such foundations are distorted, Trinity, the Father, the Holy Ghost, but in but avoidant in God. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Huh?
What is that? Homosexuality.
Okay. All right, go to the old statues as a Greece na sa Rome. La mama den full bebe na ifisi les.
What they call it? Agape love.
Bebe na ifisi. Benza lamanye angazi sorry. Benza lokho abakwenzayo, bahambe bayenza ama stage.
Amanyala.
Ukuthi thina this is how we live. Manje ke wena khehla yizo izinto ezinjengaleyo. Manje ke thina singabo baba base-Africa. We need to move away from that. For us to be able to be powerful again. Kumele sihloniphe indlovukazi. Because ipower yethu ibuya kulabantu. You make indlovukazi happy. Success comes la kuwe. Mathi mase ufikile lapha sophethe ibhillion. Umbuke ngathi ayigogo manje hayi. So ufuna manje umabhebhetha. umuntu belelokho ahlupheka nawe all this time. Hey, this is the foolishness. I need nakhona imfundiso yomlungu. Hey, once we are sorted. So uzibona Paris, France, everywhere. And ngeke uhambe nomuntu okhathele kulokho aphepa abantwana abayi5. Ingane zakho lezi wena. Umshelani in the first place. Umshelani nkosikazi wakho. Ngoba each and every cell kumele uyi-enjoye naye, nobody else. Because she was there with you. Kunzima. Sometimes ungasebenzi for 3 years. Indlovukazi la now. Making sure ukuthi ayikho into oyiswelayo. So, we need to, rise up to the truth. Ukuthi into esenze ukuthi sibe weak. Namanje ukuthi sase weak asikhoni ukujoja nabelungu sithatha umhlaba wethu. Because sisadelela indlovukazi. Indlovukazi the days asukuma. That it's enough. Enough is enough ngalokho kwenzakalayo. That is when our land and our wealth is going to come back. But as long as sisabeka unyawo phezu kwendlovukazi, sisenkingeni. And the mele admit nje ukuthi, without indlovukazi asilutho. Indlu yindlu but ukuze ibe ikhaya kufuneka indlovukazi lapha. Hayi umunye umjida. Baba, akubi ne-balance in terms of ama-chemicals. Kudominate our chemicals. So, we need each other, Makeda. Unfortunately, we need each other and uthando besinalo. Mawubuka some of the sketches zasekhemisi. Tina sibona indlovukazi iphethe so. Inkosi.
That's right. The cover of that.
Yeah?
That's right.
Mntwami lo.
Yeah.
Ngizofanayo. Manje sinikezwa lo comfort ukuthi sasikhamba. Namanje sakhamfotwa indlovukazi.
Yeah.
La ngoma wedwa. Akumelanga uzubhola uyiwa. Asimega nini? Awuphahle uphele. Uthola umuntu ozobhalansa. Yazi emakhaya, ungathi njengomfana. Uma washadanga. Awungcatshwa nabanye obaba lawo babekwa khona. Ngoba awunamuzi mithi. Awunamuzi. Usasekhaya. Ungcatshwa njengomfana manje emakhaya kumele sibumsize lo. We need balance. That's why sihlala nje sikwatile. Manje mawungenayo lo balance uhlala ukwatile. Ukuthi no. Umuntu engihlekisana naye. Yazi umuntu okwenza ukuthi uzufile ngathi uyahlala. Do you understand? The way akwenza free, ube free ngakhona. You need that. Because that is when ulentuza manje ukhuphuka. Do you understand? You become yourself. You let go of my cards. Ube wena mawunomuntu wakho nizwana nithandana because uthando nalo ngeke ulufake.
That's right.
Ngeke uze la kimi uzofuna umuntu wentando. Ungangihlanyeli mina. I don't do that. Hayi mkhulu. Bakhona abafonayo. Man mkhulu khona mama ungiphazamile. Yini manje? Hayi akafuna ukungimamela manje khehla manje ufuna ngenzeni manje.
Ukhulumele mkhulu, uyomkhulumela. Kodwa ngizozama ukukhulumela. Inkinga ukukhuluma nje.
Mina mele ngiviolate the laws kama art. Ngokuthi ngenze into engekho ibe khona.
Not chemical.
Yabona leyo nto leyo. Manje mele sicabange lezo zinto. ukuthi ungafuni into engafuni. Find nama relationships. Ungaforce the relationship. There's got to be a mutual respect between yourself and your friend. Kungabi uye waya wena. Yena there's no reciprocity. Yakumusha Shomuthi busela lento le. Yabona? Naku relationship kunjalo. Mele ufile nje ukuthi umuntu wami lo ngempela. Do you understand? Ungafili doubt nyana ukuthi kungenzeka kufika ibhare ne-million la. She's gone. Mele wazi ukuthi akuna million ezoconvince lo muntu. And nawe wazi ukuthi akuna mabhebezo ozokususa la. It must be equal like that. Akho million ezoconvince imeli yami ukuthi inyamalale. And nami akho mabhebezo ozoza la zongikhipha emendini yami. Once abana leso sivumelwano emoyeni, then simnandi. Siyeke futhi greed singamadoda. Esilokho sihluphana nendlovukazi. Yingakho khokho bebethi isquare ithembu siya negotiate. Mawuzizwa ukuthi uyakhala too much. Khuluma nendlovukazi. Uthi hey nginkinga. Zamini ukulapha lenkinga leyo okhokho bethu were open and honest. Ukhokho bengeke ahambe ayokhuluma nentombazane yaseneto angatshelanga umama. And sometimes kuba umama. Othi hayi baba ngiyacela ngicela umncedisi la ekhaya. Sekunzima la kimi. Ngiyamoni le. Akunabo menemene. Mengiphumile uyazi ngikuphi. If uyayifuna lento abanye abantu bathiwa isithembu sifunwa idlozi. Ngokwesintu they justify izinto ezinjalo. But I always say don't even think of such thing before banemali. To take care of. Ungayeshi ukuthi hayi because wonke umuntu uyayenza lento nami ngiyayifuna. Ibrahim inesithembu nami ngizoba nesithembu. Awukho ready for leyo nto.
Ubona imoja lapho.
Ubona imoja lapho ke. Ubani lo muntu lo? Ubona lo muntu ngathi i-reality, asi-reality lana. Mele ujime so that ungahluphekisi ingane zabantu. Ingane ezalwa if unemizi emithathu, leyo mizi must be taken care of equally. Ingane isikolo mele ucabange la. Uzozala ingane eziyi3 la, eziyi4 lapha, eziyi2 la. Imali ye-school fees ndoda. Ungathi mesezila le ingane manje so uqala manje imkhuba. Hawu baba wasabuyi. Hawu sibona TV ujump ama-fence. Hawu ndoda. You need to plan forward. Ukuthi okay fine. Indlovukazi yami ivumile yabona. Yonke into yenegotiate esintwini lento yenyathi ayikho. And into kumele sibuyise umthetho. Akumelanga uyindoda ungene intombazane otshitshi bese ungashada. Wangena nje uzomshela ba. Wena uyamthanda kwenza umoshile ngithi. Once abuyela lapha kuzoba nenhlonipho. Akekho umuntu ozofuna ukabuse amakhosazana ethu. Do you understand? Yonke into mele ibe neharmony, ibe nebalance. In that way, you know, life yethu izobuyela ibe mnandi again. Sengikhuluma ngalezo zinto lezo. Angisakhuluma manje ngama resources ethu. Sinama resources thina ngithi. We are wealthy. Like mina I'm a trillionaire yomoya. Ungangiphikisa kanje. How can you say no? Hey, because if I feel like that, I'm a trillionaire more. So it is. Whatever I believe in, it is. You understand? Hey, it's a materialism. Imali esinayo ngesiqede. Nomcebo esinawo ngesiqede. And akumelanga sibe greedy. It's enough for everybody.
That's right.
Just one area. I-wealth yakhona. Sithi wonke umuntu aze nje nepiki nefoshola yogubha la. One area. So shintsha kube nama-millionaires in just 1 week. So ngalokho busy man ngelentuza nezinto ze-materialism because into kumele siyipush ile black unity nokuthi sisebenzisane as a collective to destroy the system. Esenza ukuthi singa-achieve lokho kumele sik-achieve. Do you understand? Thina mase sibusa angeke sifane nalabantu laba. Kune-concession, there's an outcrop ye-gold. It's not far. Ufonela, labantu bafonela Australian companies and Canadian companies. We have a concession here. Thina mesiwazi wonke ama-outcrops. Siyovumela wonke umuntu omnyama yombala. Kube nabantu who will be buying at a reasonable price nakhona. So that we speed up lento ye-poverty, abantu baphume ku-poverty. One province nje, it can make all black people rich. In just 1 year, bezenzela. And if badinga imshini, wena hulumeni uza nemshini lapho. Kuphela yonke lento leyo bathi illegal miners. Illegal miners kanjani? Huh? How can you be arrested for holding diamond or gold or platinum in your own country? Lento le ibonakala la eJardi. Ngiyayikhupha ngiyayithatha sengenza icala. Injalo.
That's right.
Icala, the minute ngiphuma nale diamond like eJardi, I violated the law. Mthetho kababa. Kusho ba? Eyiphi le nkosi eyakhuluma lo mthetho?
That's right.
Eyiphi?
That's right.
Ngoba iza nabelungu yonke lento le. It was never said by our kings and queens. Yingakho ngithi thina inhlupheko yomuntu omnyama sizoyiqeda in no time. Yingakho we must guard against this unity. Because yiyo le unity ezosenza sifike lapho. Ngoba amakhosi awayisebenzeli, asebenzela thina. And amakhosi don't own the land. They are just custodians of the land. And inkosi must make sure ukuthi endaweni yakhe akho umuntu ohluphekayo. Ngoba mawuhleli vele mele sibone ngathi kuthiwa imisebenzi of a particular leader ubona ngabantu. Labantu abaholayo banjani? Huh? Are they swimming in poverty? Inkosi njani le? Awusazami ke nemizamo. Makuthi manje mele yorobha ibhenke lapho in your own place, yorobhe lo. So that you feed abantu bakho. Akithi yakurobha umhlaba.
That's right.
Manje why my rope now? Injalo ngelentuza ngesikhathi se-apartheid. That was the attitude la Soweto. It's either you are a comrade or we thought we are kinta. These were two options. And if you are neither, siyazi. You are not a comrade, awutshontshe to repossess. Bokuba nekwati like us siphume Fridays. Siyolanda nje khona le BM 535. Sandla semfene. Lesidlala abantwana la. Why? Because the machite beyitshela ukuthi they are bringing down the AA insurance company. By we Savannah. AA insurance company closed because how much it like Orlando. Babiza makabas. Do you understand? So it was clear like looking Auset is responsible for liberation in South Africa. Ngoba zazi bondwa la. bayishaya insurance company finish ama-claims every week bokuba nama-claims. Kwafika-ke isikhathi sokuthi manje sokunama-comrade. Manje makufika leso sikhathi labo bantu manje sekungathi manje abantu abajampa ifence baya bomaZambia baya kuzonke le ndawo ngathi yibo that are important. Do you understand? Abantu who were internal here facing the evilness yamabhunu. It's like bona benzanga lutho. You can never be anybody if you are not outside in exile. It's unfair. And the evil abamosha izinto because babuye exile. Aba understand the psychology yamabhunu. Ukuthi how did we handle thina amabhunu? Because amabhunu thina besiba confronta. Ngantshela one of these days. Ukuthi bekunebhunu okuthiwa Herof. Kitten donor. Bamlande emaplazini. Ukuthi azodiscipline isowethu. Uthe by the time bamxosha bamthola pake stolen cars in his yard. You understand? Abantu basesowethu abagamele. Ufika uhlanya bapolice. Bathi phola mntobo, phola. Bakucorrupt. Bagcina amabhunu emxosha lapho. Awuganele. So what was the capital? Abelungu balaJozi besibashaya thina. They knew kahle ukuthi no. Ungagamele eJozi futhi ePitori was worse. Mawusuke ePitori uze eJozi there was a big difference in terms of environment.
Yeah.
ePitori namanje isase-safe. Cape Town worse. Mawubuya eJozi bakubona once ukuthi asiloka. Ngobufika nalobu bosi bakho lo. Bebaza belungu ukuthi no simbona ngalokho nalokho. Do you understand? Awukwenze njani khetha nqazi. So ilapho makhaya. Self knowledge almost done. Sikhulume kwaze kwenqa, but self knowledge is very important. Self knowledge, you know and master your vibrational frequency. That's all that is needed. Uyiyo lento le. Already you are behaving that way. So just master that vibrational frequency and uyiphilise on a daily basis. Bakhona abantu who are in GK. Abasangibuza ukuthi mari mkhulu, how do I align? Umuntu na 2-3 years ase-GK. Umbuza kanjani lo question there? Kanti mesiyosikhuluma la. Inkinga wena awutholi kahle ukuthi sikhuluma ngani. Sime ngani? Yingakho ngithi ifike ungazirobha yonke into, uzirobhe yonke into. But ungazirobhi your vibrational frequency. Know it and master it. Because into esemqoka, that is why we are all here. We're even saying ukuthi uyabona le market. Siqale kunganalutho le market. Kungathengwa nento eyi-1. Do you understand? Siqalele the reason ukuthi wonke umuntu find themselves produce a product or a service. Then out of the profits they contribute towards maintaining GK. Do you understand? That's the main vision why we started this thing. So that kube nama products A2. And there is a foundation ngoba mengisuka la mele siyowakha ama-factory le. We need the factory empuphu la. Do you understand? Mese sijwayele uku-owna izinto zethu. That is a logical progression. Uthi mele siye lapho. Do you understand? So isemqoka ke leyo nto lokuthi please asiphiliseni lento. Ama products mancane man. Mele kube nenqoba ama products umuntu nomuntu kungapheli unyaka ungatholanga iproduct eyodwa. ngathi mina if it means uyahluleka baka makwini angithi uyahluleka ukuproducer according to your natural iza namagunya so that every Sunday nawe uhambe upokete something ungabi passenger nje waya asindawo yamapassenger le wonke umuntu la must produce something that will show progress and that will show ukuthi we are ready to rule ourselves into the future. Athokozani. Siyabonga mfundisi namakhosi. If there are any questions or comments, especially about the topic namhlanje, also remember ukuthi mele sivalelise namhlanje. Ngoba Sunday asithinti Auset. Ngasikwazi u-anti. U-anti komunye wrong. Yikho mele sivalelise namhlanje indlovukazi. Ngoba Sunday vele sifaka u-anti ngeke samthinti u-Auset.
Thokozani mkhulu. Mkhulu, bengicela ukubuza. Last week bengiye e-Free State. So kukhona indawo bayibiza i-Frankfurt Dough.
Yeah.
Anything ngayo mkhulu because mangisesha i-heritage site.
Yes.
But mangibuza abantu abahlala khona abakhulu abegogo nabomdala bakhuluma nge-energy laphaya like ifana nale yasenzalo nale yasebakuphi la eBergville. So bengicela ukubuza kuwe ukuthi ungasitshela ini ngayo le ndawo le.
No, ngiyayazi wena Khehla. Kula kwashaya khona i-meteorite. Meteorite landed there some years ago. You understand? Meaning ukuthi kuthiwa bayibizani there is this chemical. No, it's not a chemical. It's one of these mining thing about skipper. But irradium or something.
Yeah.
Right? Material from space. But there are only two places in the world where this thing is available. It's South Africa and Haiti. What? But a kilogram of that thing is worth millions. Do you understand? Manje basasikhohlisa nje basinikeza le picture basinikeza yona. But the real thing ukuthi kune material la which is valuable. Do you understand? And the layer site layer is valuable ngokuthi remember when the meteorite hit Earth? Kwakunama dinosaurs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Before that meteorite, there were giants on the continent before the meteorite.
Yeah.
But Gwashai meteorite, all those species disappeared. The environment was no longer conducive to sustain their life form. Do you understand? In our history, it changed the environment of the prevailing energy. You know, in our world, changed it completely. Kwafama dinosaurs. That's why uzothola ukuthi nale the great flood, you know, izinto ezinjalo. Uzothola ukuthi ama ruins now all over the world. Umhlaba was shaken up during that time. Wow, ama building amaningi. Do you understand? Ama temples that were there. You know, that's why uzothola ukuthi most of my building away is because of those natural events that occurred here on Earth. Do you understand? So it's very important, especially that material. Abakhuluma bakutshela nje ukuthi it's just a heritage site.
No, mkhulu, I think the whole Free State, the owner of Mapo.
Oh, sure.
Original people.
No, sure. No, I tu.
Hayi sengisho angithi basivalile mkhulu.
Sure.
Kwele bona la.
Buka ukuze bafike la. Labantu they were in Cape Town. Right? Bephila nama British. they were under the control of the British. Basuga Bati, they can no longer stand the oppression of the British. Bati ke bavumelana ukuthi we are going to settle somewhere else and establish our own, ruling whatever. That's why we told about in the Free State, Zitu, the Transvaal. Those were places where Abelung from Britain, they agreed to allow the Afrikaners to settle there. Afrikaners have always been slaves among his. Even after under apartheid, an Afrikaner who Foster could never take any decision unilaterally without consulting the Queen. Do you understand? Yingakho na namhlanje lento bayenza amabhulu yenza ama-politicians. When they take over, the first place they go, Britain. To go and inform the Queen, which I'm a good manager. I will manage your assets very well.
I think the topic is so important. Why? Because mainstream science is afraid to tell us the exact location of where these things happened in the past. They talk about this great flood, about this meteorite that came and then destroyed everything. But they often pinpoint the location. They talk about Atlantis. It's somewhere in the desert, by the way. Scientists are not discovering it somewhere in the desert, right? The life in Africa. So it's this information you just gave us now. It is revolutionary because of it's something that mainstream science doesn't want to connect this thing. Sure. Now I've connected something that is so deep and good. I'm not sure what you probably got something on my show on this topic. The topic I call is solar flares, right? There's this thing that is happening in the sun every now and then, where the sun passes out energy, and scientists are now discovering this energy that the sun. Remember, everything that is here in the sun depends on the sun. Yes. Nitrogen that comes from the sun.
Yes.
So it means anything that could happen to the sun will definitely affect us.
No, sure.
So they've now discovered after 3 days, something that happens to more on Earth, right? That's the reason why today they've discovered, especially people who are within the traditional phases, right? They discovered that's why these celebrities are now getting into these things because of the sun is affecting them without them even knowing I'm affected by this idea, So I don't know which is sounding for something my issue, and there's one thing on a personal level. So I've been visited by these 3 beds, right? Like different all of them. So there's a bed, normal bed, which is black, brown, white, and red. Then we have 2x2. They are the most beautiful dolls I've ever seen. Zinama color, into magazine as well. Now I'm going to go I'm trusting in all these things. It doesn't understand, it doesn't say, but Minamang, what is this connection that I'm connecting with this? And I understand that I want to find out. When you start being visited by these things, because remember, young man has 3 different beds come every day in different times.
Yes.
Yeah, so these are my questions.
No, just on that one, remember historical Auset. How did Auset, revive Asa to give birth to him? Why Shincha Aneti into a bird? Huh? That then Yashangana no Asa. You understand? It's Kaska Auset. So don't be surprised Yes. Hey, no, don't be surprised. It's Katsa. And when it comes to those solar flares, remember Guti, scientifically, Gutiwa, the Earth vibrational frequency has increased. Right? And that signifies a change. Meaning, if you speak some vibrational frequency, 8 have increased, and the Tinaseko aware. That is why we told you, but Besides ukuthi we are entering now, we are in the age of Aquarius, where now my art takes over from Set. Remember, we're under the Persian, Pisces age. And Pisces age rule of Set. Less ingena kuyo I rule of my art. So ungamangali ucabanga ukuthi fashion kuyathiwa asi fashion. Umoya uprepare future leaders. Because Africa must be ruled by leaders who are grounded kulo moya wase Africa. You understand? And another thing with those angithi ilapha ku ionosphere. That is the place where we get free electricity. So you guys need to open up assembly, ukuthi what can we use to connect freely with that, those radio frequencies, so that we get a free electricity. That is for stage 8. Man, the situation is bad. It's not going to get better. So never think ukuthi there will be any change or hope. Kumele nje thina siplane for the future. You understand? A future that is outside the grave. Ukuze sikhululeke, otherwise soba frustrated why. I said imali yokulungisa. That's their problem. Bayidlile. Ungadli 460 billion kanjani? Inyamalale nje without trace. Amanga yonke leyo nto. And thina soyifuna size siyithola. Soyikhupha wonke amakhono. Bese siyifuna le mali soyithola thina. Okwamanje nje angithi bobra babo. Boma Switzerland. Thina siyonuka silethi izangoma. Nubani le mali. Wasitshele ukuthi.
Siyazi ukuthi imali iphelela laphi mkhulu. Angithi ukhehla uqeda ukushwa ama solar flares. Ama project ababhizi ngawo mkhulu afuna imali. So the only safe way to wash money is through this government. At the end of the day, it's not their money, they know. It's those money who are in control. And those who are in control, they've got projects to ensure that their species survive what we're going through. That's the reality. So Imali, it's not ANC, they're just fronting. I'm just going to be clear. They are just fronting for those other controller who are controlling the state, the real events as pillar rules. One thing which I want to say, Kuti, let's not forget who created the devil as we know today. The person who created the devil as we know today, ufana nathi.
Yes.
Yes. The person who created the devil, because now the focus is on the devil who died. It's easy because it's a funny night. That one we've solved. But if you go back, okay, let's understand the origin. Who created ubani? Who created umuntu ofana now as the original? So what we need to understand with the greatest enemy is now today. It's not that one or obvious we don't find that. Because he has gone beyond the devil himself in his devilish ways.
Yes.
His ways are beyond the devil.
No, sure.
The devil liyathwasa kumuntu omnyama ngezinto azenzayo today. Because it's all about being lost and lack of self-knowledge.
Sure.
Of which night, that's the stage where we find ourselves playing in, where we are pawns.
Sure.
Worshipping.
Hey!
Either you worship politically or you worship religiously. All is worshipping. There's somebody that you bow towards. And when your design is not to bow down. You were not designed to bow down. You were designed to control and align.
No, sure. No, injalo, okay.
It's initial.
No, Chogoza.
but nami ngifuna ukubheka indaba lezi ezizayo latest ukuthi manje idola angazi kuyawakhuluma la but umoya is trying to find ways ukuthi kubuye uburoyal in African. Manga ngikhumbula kakhulu uZuma asaqala ukungena ku-BRICS. Abantu babethi wenza ubulimi everything kudala ngemali. But now man faces akule endaweni eziningi. Idola liyawa bayalwisa, it's losing its value, and Russia and all the countries that go BRICS, they are rising up, and South Africa is improving good level. So I see umoya, even though we not more for amongst, but umoya is still trying to fight. Yenze amalok because man it breaks by the time it puma and then indlula idola. South Africa import, kushukuthi noma ke sekumoshekile ngokwe-Eskom na everything but kuzobe kuyisiqalo nje because i-rand izoba ne-value then and I'm sure
No, sure.
ozophuma
No, ngiyavuma wena Khehla. Remember ukuthi ukwehla nokunyuka kwerand akunyukeli thina.
Yes.
Akuyona economy yabelungu. But i-reasoning yakho ila ukuthi uZuma I believe was the one who proposed it. That's why abelungu hate him even today. Who proposed a lendo after bebulale uGaddafi, who was talking a similar language. Do you understand? So if BRICS namhlanje is going to be strong. Why? Because remember Uchi, the US is living on debt. Right? There is what is called the petrodollar, which is a fictitious value that has been created based on its demand yama commodities. And those commodities you are forced to pay for in dollars. You understand? Now, these countries, the BRICS, are now bringing a new world order. Uguti, we are going to trade amongst each other with our own currency. Therefore, it reduces the demand for the dollar. It then cripples the economy in the US. Remember, US, pillar they issue what is called the short-term notes. They mature in 1 year, 2 years in Dozinjana. Meaning every year America issues these bonds to investors international. They buy these bonds because America is known, is reputable for paying back. So that's why it holds that economy. Even if it falls wood. Why? Because you can't. I believe imagine that they own, they owe. It's trillions. They won't be able to pay that money. Do you understand? That is why they go around killing countries. So that they steal the oil, the resource, and they force you to buy your commodities using their dollar. Because when there's a demand, if China wants to buy oil from Russia, it has to import dollars to pay Russia. Now Russia and China say that is all out. We are now doing a transaction with our own currency. So America is bound to fail. So why America naturally? Naturally America falsehood. This is what has propped up economy as America for a long time. And the nalendo the babizani fractional banking. Ibalo yibo. Hey, who create a money from 3 from nowhere. Iphepha unikeza iveli. uhambe waya lapha eSaphi wathi hey mnikezeni iphepha this morning mina ngifaki ink yami. Hey, then I say this is 200 because I say so. There's nothing that backs, which is why Bo Putin are going back to the gold standard. But each and every currency must be backed by a commodity. Zimbabwe is doing the same. I'm hoping that South Africa will do the same. Ukuthi kahle kahle, irand must fall. Why are we still calling our currency rand? What does it mean? Those are questions that we never ask. Why are we still stuck in another rand? The rand land. Hey, because maybe the currency, we should be invoking our own ancestors. Hey, hey, I never ran. He never ran. The South Africa say Africa.
Okay, you must cool man self-awareness. There's one big injustice I've done to myself. Yeah. And it's the one thing I see almost in my family and to a lot of my friends. Right? We try to understand almost everything, but there's one thing that we have failed to understand, and it's as if we don't want to understand it. So now I've found most people don't know the human book. This thing that everything.
Yes.
About
That's the key.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then I found Uguti Mbega is sick, right? I look at my fingers, I look at the moon, the way I call. It simply means there's things you are not supposed to eat by nature.
Yes.
It's not meant to eat in yama. They didn't want that eat meat. They've got claws. That's what they eat orange. You won't even eat it. You understand? So do that in good. I started eating my fruits. All 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm a papa needs. It's shocking. Now I came to the blue. I discovered this thing. Neither because of seeing that money, because of we want to be pleasant. This thing is made out of human organs. A sweet nuts, drink up or whatever. They are made out of human organs. Don't believe me? Go research it for yourself. You'll find there's nothing. Now it comes back to that thing. If you say now, I know myself. I was the sequel.
Not sure. It has to go with that when I catch. Leo sugar nyak support when I catch. Usugar mele super. When we take over, we must ban sugar. Wonke lamasimu lapha eNatala Kamila umoba mele siwashise wonke si replace it with something ngoba ushukela ipoison. The number one source i-drug. Hey, kumele sibuyele to our original taste. Hey, umjogo bowudla without ushukela. Umlungu ukutshela ukuthi umjogo wethi kahle without ushukela. Nawe sokwambelele. Why? Because umlungu yena intention yakho ukubulala. Hey, when they target your DNA, mano sugar, baqedile ngawo. You are finished. Affects into into sugar. We need to win ourselves of sugar. Enjoy it road or whatever. Without lenduza sugar.
Natural sweet.
Hey, that is the sugar that we need to consume. Natural from fruits. Hey, by bizarre. Fructose.
Yeah.
Hey,
H3O.
That's the sugar we should be intaking.
H3O, even better than water.
So it's not only local, but like in Impuphu kunengi wena khetha things that we are. The unfortunate thing ukuthi izambane inkosi yokudla. It's a staple food like us. Budget yokudla every day na. Mawune 20 rand you're sorted. Uyakhona uthenga izambane, uthenge na something ushebe ube mnandi. Uthenga ama chips whatever. Nali izambane too much lentuza. Uthole umuntu udla ama chips nesinkwa. I-double dose esikhathi. Umbula lawa. But it's so normal kithi you can't eat ama-chips without isinkwa. Ziyafana lezi. So mawudla ama-chips yakisinkwa. Hey. Ngeke siphile phela. Khona bogogo abaphila bafake bese bafaka ne-acha amafutha khona mess.
So it's something serious.
No, sure, especially amongst the kids. Abantwana kancane sibakhiphe ku-start. Ngiyazama nami la uzesizwe at least ushukela kasawuthindi. Uyawuvakashela ngalawo malanga. Papa kasayithinti ke mhlobo. Nesinkwa bebengasithandi. So at least it's a good foundation. So kumele thina sizame emakhaya. So that yithi esifakayo lemfundiso.
But we should
more expensive this thing. I think that we are ingesting that are destroying our human system. And these are so expensive.
Yeah.
Whereas if you take orange like 2 rand.
No, sure. Like I'm a prawns.
but we should replace sugar with honey.
Uthenga poison. You know? Hey, uzwa lokudla lokho abathi it's a poor man's diet. That's the real food.
Yes.
Mrogo namabele. Something else, whatever. Lokho kudla lokho. Khona umrogo bayawenza la indlovukazi yawenza. Umrogo ujwayeleke kakhulu eZimbabwe. Ukhona la simtshali. Uhlanganisa netamati, you don't need meat. Uyasutha nje amabele nalo mrogo. Yazi mongaba i-diet yethu for at least 7 days. Bese ufaka i-poison Sunday. Bese Tuesday uyaphalala. Uyaclean isystem. Angithi manje but manje sizozama ukuthi impilo ibengconywana. You understand? Sibe nale energy yokuthi we need to finish. We need to finish this race. It's just the last mile of our revolution. We need to finish it. And we need all the energy, that we can get. Chokoza,
Khetha ukuthethe ngendaba yokuthi dala bekumamifaka imizimba for the purpose yokuthatha nemelanin because iya-connect. So the other day bengibukele i-clip ka-unpopular opinion. So bekhuluma uRasta Tautau nalo umuntu so bekhuluma ngendaba yokuthi indaba yokuya emathuneni it's a European tradition. So I just want to get
every time we are confronted, Europeans when we were mummifying.
No way in the world.
No
way.
Because there were no Europeans in the world.
No way.
There were not there, these people. When we started mummifying, there were no Europeans. We're the only people in this world.
The sand.
All over the world.
The sand people origin.
They colonized too much. But hybrid. Then they'll be sorted like Makan. Because you believe young Indians on Umlung. Umlung ingane kuwe. Investigate ukuthi umsusa walento yini. Don't just comment bese ku confuse abantu. Lama rasta langa are confusing a lot of people. And the mina ngikhathele. Uku correctana nezinto zabo all the time. If you want to consume their poison, go ahead. Go ahead and consume lama rasta's poison. Yikho ngithi manje irrelevant yakho. Remember ukuthi iqiniso ngalama rasta. The unpopular opinion was started by Nsiki Mazwai. And the ratings of Nsiki Mazwai were very high. Now they're trying to raise their ratings so that they appear to be relevant. It has nothing to do with the fact. And then they will never reach our ratings. Manje bazangamanga all sorts of things every week badukisa abantu labantu laba. Ebazositshela ukuthi no ikemet into yaqalwa ama-Greek. How? The word ikemet ibuye ema-Greekini. How ignorant are you? When this word is over 35,000 years old. The word kemet. Over 35. Bebe kupa belung. It was a man 2,000 years ago. Usangene like that. To be promoting such nonsense. Why? Because you want to boost our ratings. An unpopular opinion. You will never reach Nsiki Mazwai. Nsiki Mazwai has her own flair. Ungafuna ukukompita naye manje ngokuthi uzofunza abantu amanga. They are a terrible example of Marasta. No Marasta right now, they are bad example of Marasta who are rising up now and wanting to claim in knowledge just the culture age. Remember what most of them, most of them, they disassociated from the culture. Balandela lenkolo le. Ngaisho lento le ngumtabaruka. Umtabaruka has been trying to decolonize Amarasta for years. Abatshela ukuthi the origin is not Christianity. Leni enifundayo. You need to go back to Kemet. That's what Umtabaruka said. Kuninga isho lento. Bona la bothautau. Babhizi nengamla babhizi neBhayibheli mayizothini abantu abanjani. Babhizi they want to rub shoulders nengamla nama politicians. Amarala ma politicians they are there. Manje they lost the relevance yabo a long time ago. Bangazofuna manje bazoconfuse isizwe simnyama. We are very angry ngale attitude yabo. Chokozini. They want to credit ingane. Umlungu ingane kithi man. That's right. Besiya lapha because of the very same thing. Uzwake eKemit. Umlungu angakabi khona. Ithuna lam would fill the whole house. Let charity le. Ithuna kaNsingisa. And the man is ongbona niza nokudla. We eat together. Because we are pila. Where do they know that philosophy? Nebezositshela ukuthi hayi ukuye emathuneni ukuze nabelungu. Umlungu mesape too much. Umlungu is the alpha and omega lapho. It means ukuthi there was no life on the continent before we figure these evil ones. So please, labantu laba mkhathele mina thokoza. Mkhathele. Last week it was another question from this guy, and then nakhona bakhuluma umphetho. And sikhona uthawuthawu uyangazi. For him to be attacking Kemet angazi. Une number yami uthawuthawu. Siyahlangana. Utau even promised to translate the calendar into Pedi. Niyamangala mese ke adopte le attitude, which is why I think ukuthi mina in my own mind ngitshela ukuthi aqashiwe labantu to neutralize the voice ye-GK. It is deliberate, they are agents. Ukuthi hayi man, ake neutralize any voice yalo muntu lo. You understand? I know him personally, Tau. For him to be attacking Kemet in his platform, that's very silly. He calls me, I call him sometimes. But send Rabeni number, I can keep the phone. It's one name is
na kikopa ukena mfahlo una le tarnit una le kaner abubanda utanit kaner
ngathi wena khehla njengoba mesiphahle mesibiza indlovukazi elinye igama utanithi sikhuluma about the intensity, right, of the energy at a certain point. Fine, no Sehmed Bas. It's the same thing, but manje kuya depend ukuthi at which state. Because Usahmed Bas is that combustion. It reaches that point ukuthi manje it's about to explode. Izinto ezinjalo yabona. So umehluko kulezi, that's the thing.
Same energy.
Same.
Connect, Tanit, Auset.
Same. Ifana nani Sehmed Bas elinye igama
Packet past.
Yebo. Okay. I3 are just this pasted. They are describing the intensity of the energy at a particular time.
Of that season.
Yes. Oh.
Ngifuna ukugcwalisela ukuthi le ndaba yokungcwaba nabelungu ukuthi thina basimosha kuhle. Basimosha mabeqala bethi kumele hayi ukuthi bayiconstitutionalizile but si-adoptive. But hayi sidumbu masihlale 7 days. You know what does that to you? Iyabulala every week, every day. Uwazi ukuthi uhlezi nesidumbu la. Bayeza bazokuthikisa bazokenzana. Shoot by engrave lento le kuwo yalo muntu oshonile. West part of it by continue for 7 days. Over and above that, bese thina sesafakana. Sithi sifuna i-open casket or sifuna lama casket are transparent. That picture yalo muntu lo olele bayenza intentionally for you ukuthi ungakwazi uku-ascenda, whereby bayablocker every time when you see that picture. That horrific picture, because it's part of grieving. For them, it knows by a energizer. For Lapapuma endaweni whereby it was cold and I'm alive, whereby it's to be for years and for months. When it's frozen, it's cold, they cannot go out to bed. For them, that's normal. For us as Africans, that's not normal. After that, to get rid of that, then we continue with life. For we understand good purpose of people. But
that's why we use the word like money. You're grieving.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. What are you morning? Hey, so let's see laugh from all these things. So that and the Fuga, Abelungu Bati, they discourage you from going to the graveyard. And it's Bati Abandaba Fide, Ufunani. So manje law uthi nike ulento zakho uthatha. Bekethi into yabelungu. Abelungu bayayabona. Siyapha ba discourage wena osesontweni ukuthi ungayi la. Do you understand? So izo izinto kumele sizibheke. Thank you. Oh, thokoza. Oh, okay.
Okay, I mean, like the like information is on create. Magati like the holiest place, like in like in KZN, angazi ukuphi la but we must forget the Kemet and whatsoever like they were shooting like mongathi ayigcwalisele
bekhuluma ngenzalo la
khona la ekhaya
la is the holiest place le ndawo le. Why? Because kula kuhlangana khona imimoya yomhlaba, kula kudlula khona umgogodla womhlaba, where the male and the female they meet. We call it the golden meridian. So inzalo kula ubaba uKredo says those people, the normal people from Sirius B, when they landed here, they landed there. That was their landing station. Ubaba uKredo was, if we are wise enough, we would be communicating now on a daily basis from there. So that is what he said it. It's the holiest place. Why? Because it is older than the pyramids of Giza. That place.
Yeah.
That whole complex. So it means what the civilization started here. It was refined where? In the north.
University abelungu bayenzani ngicabanga ukuthi namasina zami ukukhuluma melisenza ama-workshop kukhona abatshalayo ngoba mina nenza umsebenzi izandla maybe nala singazama ukuthi benamaklasi sizame ukuyimpawarana so ngenza music khona nje ithethe engalisho nje ama-lines
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Ilanga malivela sisibuti mina ngithi hambi uyosebenza kumele khali pikine foshwala ladala lento ukuthi mandulo indoda kumele ihlabuti kumele indoda iyosebenza unkosikazi uzophatha ingane for the 9 months kumele khali pikine foshwala ilanga malivela sisibuti mina ngithi hambi uyosebenza ungafani no-Adam wasifihle emva kwesihlahla wabesenza izona Adam indekade
ngiyaqoze ngibuyisela umkhulu kule
akunankinga
lapha noma mhlawumbe ngiyawaphambanisa amagama ngingabalalela nami careful amarasha laphumayo uthathayo lo mdala uhlalebraki omfishane lohostayo manje uhlale ngathi lohostayo uyankokula umuntu ogxeke ikhemithi wakhuluma ukuthi ize ne-Christianity indawo batho yilonga uhlale emcorrect uthawuthawu see mayibheke kulo ongathi wazi kakhulu lo uhlale ngathi wazi kangcono yonke noma abantu the last time ebengiyibhekile bekhuluma nale artist ubani le artist ngize ngazibuza ukuthi izokwehla kanjani kuye khona lo akhuluma naye manje iphathi ama-equota wena umsingisi washo ukuthi singabazali labantu ngicabanga inhliziyo kazi ithini kuyena la eceleni so umuntu uthawuthawu lo engathi no naye uthawuthawu wabuyiswa yithi ngoba uthawuthawu was there. Mina, one of the videos I saw, Tauta was there when Kemet was being criticized. Utiwa Kemet, the word Kemet last he was there and he didn't comment. That is when Tina on a Sunday here we responded to that. It won't work because Tina they commando ongatata GK never. Never. Especially Mausa with the intention of destroying GK. Yatala. Banenga bezala. Ngabe sejele manje. Ngabe siyadonsa iminyaka. Bayaza mokela. Lesibanje samakheli lapha. Ebelungu bathatha ithombe. Ngabe sejele sonke. Manje sini imidlwembe. We experience. Siyabona futhi mase yoqala ukuthi awuba umdlwembe. sikubona useza le ukuthi hawu inkinga so manje nami ke uthawuthawu ke that's why I thought ukuthi you can't ukuthi ungazi uyangazi personally uthawuthawu how can ayekela lentwana ilentuza izokhuluma amanga about chemistry hayi labantu bekhemithi uthi hayi labantu bekhemithi I'm not trying to criticize anybody lento yekhemithi yeza nama-Greek how ile ncwadi abazifundayo uzwa ke khona kule interaction yabo they are talking about religious scholarship bakhokhela iy'ncwadi ezihambelana nale region kuthi hayi no mawufunde le ncwadi le you belong to this sect isect yabo it means bona they've normalized lento lobutsotsi babelungu ukuthi hayi no Christianity can never be bad just look at this angle of Christianity then you would agree so balimele labantu laba so I mean I don't deal in a hybrid I'm not a hybrid give me anything as enomlungu is wrong and anything as enomlungu must be destroyed siqale kabusha that's my attitude hayi ukuyofuna manje
Thawuthawu ilabantu bafuna ukukhohlisa isizwe simnyama ukuthi ifilosofi ize ngama-Greek and then ngesikhathi u-Alexander makahlasela le-Egypt abaceda ukushisa i-Alexandria library la kutshotshwa bashisa iy'ncwadi and they decided to open khona lapha i-research and stuff like that abo-Plato and stuff. So that means that they believe good that thing is right and then bakhohlisa lesizwe simnyama.
No, I don't think they think good is right. Inkinga ikubo ukuthi they are still hybrids. They still think ukuthi there's a semblance of truth kulento yeBhayibheli. Because if Bob Marley was preaching the Bible, therefore there's a semblance of truth. Kandi we need to question Bob Marley ukuthi beke kuphi when he was promoting Christianity. Bayitshela ukuthi they are the tribes of Israel.